Hey, this is Kurt Winstein from Crowbar, and you're watching CMS TV.
Here to bring you some knowledge, it's the Metal Experts! Never in music history have two people been so intelligent. These guys know that Zakk Wylde plays guitar! You gotta be kidding me. Ozzy Osbourne was in Black Sabbath? You're yanking my chain, dude. You gotta be kidding me! Britney Spears isn't metal? Man, those guys are brilliant! Here they are, the bastions of knowledge, Professors Mark and John, the Metal Experts!
Hey, one of the things that I've noticed about the Metal Experts,
what's that?
Lately, is they haven't included their disclaimer lately.
Really? I wonder why.
That none of this can be used and blah, blah, blah.
I wonder if they reached out to an attorney who said, you guys are full of shit.
They haven't. No part of this spoken word from Talking Metal can be used on any other podcast, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you.
Yeah, suck a dick, fags. We're not stopping playing that stuff because you say so.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what those two rascally guys, Mark and John, are up to this week.
All right.
Hey, this is John Astronomy. Welcome to another edition of Countdown to Chinese Democracy. This one's episode 8, and there are 30 days, 10 hours, 16 minutes, and 19 seconds until...
Are you kidding me? He's got it down to the second. Now, what is he basing that on? Is he basing that the store opens at like 9 in the morning or something?
Oh, no, I'm sure he's got midnight sale in mind.
You think that, well, being that Best Buy is going to sell this thing early on Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you think that they'll open on Sunday night or actually
no.
or Saturday night or Sunday morning just to sell this damn CD?
Do you really think that in the world of Best Buy that a Guns N' Roses CD is so important to run a midnight sale?
Dude, I don't know. Come on.
Come on. Dude, they'd have to staff the whole store.
What would they, or could they just like open up like a part of the store with just like roped off just from like go past a table with Guns N' Roses CDs directly to the cash register?
Jesus. How many Best Buys are there in the country? They're not going to do that.
Well, you never know, dude. Who knows?
What are they? Why would they do that? The album's going to be out a week before on the internet anyway.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah.
November 23rd, 2008, the official release date of Guns N' Roses' Chinese Democracy. We've got a great episode for you. Mark Striegel is standing by at Bionic Studios in Manhattan. I am at Silver Spacecraft Studios.
Mark Striegel is standing by?
Yeah, but he's at Silver Spacecraft Studios.
Oh, my God. Dude, come on.
Losers.
I gotta play that again. In fact, I think that's gonna be a new clip.
All right.
We've got a great episode for you. Mark Striegel is standing by at Bionic Studios in Manhattan. I am at Silver Spacecraft Studios in Jersey City, New Jersey, the official Talking Metal home base. I'm good.
I thought they wrote to one of our fans a while back saying that they record their podcast in a professional studio with professional recording gear.
Silver Spacecraft Studios. I guess we're no better, though, since we have CMS 1 and 2.
Well, but we actually have studios, though, dude.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's got a studio. He wears it on his hip, that little portable recorder.
Okay. Or for him, that would be the tricorder.
Yeah, the tricorder.
Nice. Oh, shit.
I'm going to turn it over to Mark, who has some breaking news for you. But first, I want to remind everyone to go visit Bumblefoot at the Chiller Theater Expo at the Hilton Hotel in Parsippany, New Jersey, this Friday, October 24th through Sunday, October 26th. Go get his autograph. Go hang out. Bumblefoot is literally the coolest guy. By the way,
Why would you get Bumblefoot's autograph?
Is he literally the coolest guy or figuratively?
I mean, seriously, who is Bumblefoot?
The Guns N' Roses guitarist.
Today.
But
otherwise, you would never know who this guy is.
He's the guy, other than Axl, whose name you know.
Do you even know Bumblefoot's name?
Yeah, BF, man. He's an old bud of ours.
Yeah, okay. Jesus criminy.
By the way, I'm sure you guys already know this, but Bumblefoot is indeed on the track Chinese Democracy, which was released to radio.
All right, so here we go. We're questioning who are the musicians that appear on these Guns N' Roses track. He is indeed on there.
Yeah, he's on there.
Now, you're going to have to listen real close because he did the 5 notes at the beginning of the second verse.
Wouldn't shock me.
Ugh.
He is playing the fretless rhythm guitar on all the low sliding stuff panned left and right throughout the song.
I was so close. I was so close.
You almost got it.
The low sliding stuff that's panned left and right. Oh, for Christ's sakes.
The cool solos, as Bumblefoot says, the wacky solos on this one are all Buckethead kicking ass, and that's a direct quote.
That's a direct quote.
Yeah, okay.
So, listen to the tune. Go visit Bumblefoot at Chiller Theater. We are just completely psyched for Chinese Democracy, Shackler's Revenge, Better, Street of Dreams, If the World, There Was a Time, Catcher in the Rye, Scraped, Riyadh and the Bedouins, Sorry, IRS, Madagascar, This Is Love.
Shut
up. He's got to read all the tracks off this CD.
Well, he's got to share every bit of that crucial information that only he has.
Yeah, right. That you can find on every music news site out there.
Or BestBuy.com.
Right.
Of prostitute. This is insane, and I cannot wait. Chinese Democracy starts now.
What do you mean it starts now?
I thought it started the week before.
Yeah, I thought it started 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we started it back in May of '97.
Holy smokes. Well, dude, it's getting late already. Should we continue with this, or should we give the fans a little bonus time tonight?
I'm not tired. Let's go.
Oh,
I'm in. I mean, are they sickening you to where you need to go to bed?
No, not at all.
Let's roll. We're rolling.
Not at all.
So without any further ado, I want to turn this one over to Mark Striegel.
Thanks, John. I'm here at Bionic Studios here in...
Hey, let's go to our correspondents waiting in the wings over there at Bionic Studios. Take it away, Mark.
Can't you see Mark, too, pushing the little button on his earpiece? Thanks a lot, Mark.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Thanks, John, for turning it over to me.
Gee, I couldn't even figure out for a minute. I thought they really were passing it over to each other. I didn't think at all that it was 2 different recording sessions.
No way.
Wow.
So without any further ado, I want to turn this one over to Mark Striegel.
Thanks, John. I'm here at Bionic Studios here in New York City, and definitely totally psyched for Chinese Democracy. I did go on to bestbuy.com yesterday, and I bought the vinyl.
Really?
Did you? All right, well, good for you. So what?
Okay.
Which is, I'm pretty excited about that. Because as many of you know, I do collect vinyl, and it will be great to have Chinese Democracy on vinyl. I will also pick up the CD when it is released. I'll probably do that on the 23rd at an actual Best Buy store.
At an actual Best Buy store?
These guys are such self-important boobs. Like, what they're doing has any effect at all on Chinese democracy.
Well, they truly believe they are somewhat responsible for this somehow.
Hey, you. Why are you watching this with commercials? Go commercial-free and unlock exclusive content. Become a VIP today on Locals, Substack, or Rumble Premium. Stop waiting.
Like they're part of the selling process.
They are.
Unbelievable.
The single, Chinese Democracy, the title track off of Chinese Democracy, was released yesterday. I'm not sure when we're going to post this podcast, but it was released yesterday, which was Wednesday, the 22nd. I wanted to let you guys know that the drums on that track...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes?
Take a guess what he's going to say. I have no idea, but take a guess what he's going to say.
Were played on my bass drum by Frank, whatever his name is.
Farina or something like that.
Ferrara, something,
whatever.
Are indeed played by Frank Ferrer.
Okay. So what? And why? And why did this come into question?
Because he had a barbecue with them.
Yeah, I know, but why was this even in question?
Who knows? I knew it wasn't Matt Sorum. And I knew it wasn't Steven Adler, so it has to be someone else.
This is how pathetic this release is going to be. These guys are going to sit here and go through each and every song, and they're going to pick apart who played what chord on what song at what point on what, You have to dissect it, which just goes to show you that's not even a band. That's just a bunch of musicians just coming in, playing their session pieces and being booted.
Yeah, it's a studio. It's definitely a studio session. It's not a band at all.
So that doesn't make it Guns N' Roses.
No, of course not. Well, Axl, that's Guns N' Roses.
It's ridiculous.
There are a lot of people who believe the drum tracks are still done by Brain, and I'm not sure about the rest of the record, but I know Frank is playing drums on the track that went out to radio on October 22nd.
And how do you know that?
And this mattered to everyone because why?
How does he know that?
Because he's an insider.
Why? Because Frank says it? Of course he's going to say it. He's in the band.
Right. But, again, why is this even in question? Who cares?
No one cares. I mean, we could point to other examples in recent history. Sted Howland played all the drums on the Neon God wanted to, except he didn't.
Right. It's just listed that way on the CD cover.
So who the fuck knows who played what? This reminds me, believe it or not, this reminds me, and I may actually pull it. I'm going to pull it up right now while I'm thinking about it. You know who this reminds me of when I talk to him? And since we featured this guy heavily tonight, it makes perfect sense.
Who's that?
Peter Criss.
Right.
Do you remember when I interviewed Peter Criss and I asked him who played drums on Psycho Circus?
Oh, yeah. I remember you were asking, and he basically was, he was just going to...
He was like, I played some, and this guy played some, and they mixed it around and washed it around, and, what came of it came... Let me find it real quick, because it should be fairly handy here. There's Kiss. Who played here? Of all the interviews that we've done at Music's Bottom Line, this next clip is without a doubt the most infamous we've had. Played on the Four Guys, Clean, or Ace Scott, the People. Since I had Peter, and I did. This clip actually ended up as by far...
Here's one that, don't hang up on me when I ask it. I'm asking it because I've heard the speculation the same as you have. But, obviously, before the album came out, there were numerous rumors that you didn't play on the record, that Ace didn't play on the record, Kevin Valentine played drums on the record, that Bruce was in the studio doing guitars, etc. Just to set the record straight, did you play all the drums on Psycho Circus?
I played on a lot of the stuff. There was days I walked in and would play some stuff and then leave for a week and come back and there'd be some other stuff added. So it was kind of like, for me, really mixed emotions. It was stuff I put down and it would get mixed around into something else. So yeah, I did, and yeah, I didn't. You know,
Okay.
I was on some of it, and I wasn't on some of it. It was like Gene didn't even play bass on half of the stuff, and same thing with Ace, with Bruce. You know, Bruce would be in there, then Ace would be in there. It was like a consistent circling thing. And again, I go back to Bruce Fairburn, who was again the ringmaster of this insanity. And at times I was happy about it, and at times I wasn't happy about it, to be really honest with you.
I hear that.
And so, but again, you know, I would sit there and say, okay, yeah, you're in the band. This is the band. You don't want to walk out of the band and cause a huge brawl. So let it go, and let's see what the cards will fall. And if it turns out cool, then the fans will you know, they always know you can't bullshit your fans. You can't bullshit music. It's either great or it isn't great. And whatever I did on it, I tried my best.
Oh yeah.
And if it doesn't, you know, then we could kill Valentine for it.
Yeah.
You know, it's that type of situation. And at times I was happy with it, and at times I wasn't happy with it.
So
I'm
Kevin,
sure Ace felt the same way.
So Kevin did play on some of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Go back to what we started with at the very beginning.
And when I say that, like, that's not necessarily saying that what he played, not necessarily we used his tracks, which he played, but at the times when we remixed, a lot of it was just washed away.
So there you go.
So Frank actually played on this Chinese Democracy cut.
How about that? Frank played, maybe.
Wow.
Kind of.
Phenomenal.
Don't you think it's the same exact scenario as what Peter Criss was just telling me there?
It's the exact same thing.
And I said to Frank, you know, Frank, I think a lot of people actually think that's Brain on drums. And Frank...
Who thinks
No
that?
one thought that. No one cares.
Who even is Brain?
He was the guy before Frank.
Well, who cares?
No one. No, there's one name people care about in this band, and that's Axl.
Right.
No one gives a shit about anybody else in Guns N' Roses. No one's going to.
Oh, well, I could tell that's not Frank's playing. That's got to be Brain's playing. Listen, he did that fill a little bit different than Frank would have done.
Yeah, he uses a more solid snare than Brain did. Shut up.
Told me that he doesn't care what people think. He knows that that's him playing drums, and that's all that matters.
So he doesn't know.
Who knows what happened in the mixing process after these songs have been played 100 times in the recording process, and the producer pieced together the sections that he thought were the strongest.
Yeah, well, I know I played on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, who cares?
To him, which I thought was a pretty cool answer.
Ugh.
I received in the inbox the other day the final tracks from Chris Pittman's upcoming record, Sex Tapes, and I've been checking those out. They're good. I wouldn't call them metal. You know, they're definitely heavy and hard at times, but they, you know, they're not metal. But anyways, I'd love to have Chris come on Talking Metal, even though his new album isn't really metal, and just talk about the Sex Tapes CD, which is going to be coming out, I believe, on November 11th.
I wonder if I, too, had a conversation with Chris Pittman this week.
You'll have to let me know about that.
Well, I'm reaching out to all the players at Guns N' Roses.
Nice.
He was a name I could confirm actually played on it, so I asked him about coming on. He said sure.
All right.
So we're going to have Chris Pittman from Guns N' Roses on.
And I got...
Hold on, Neely. I thought maybe you missed the big groundswell of people going, whoa, Chris Pittman.
And all I got to say is, who?
Chris Pittman?
Who?
Chris Pittman from Guns N' Roses.
Oh, that guy. Oh, that Chris Pittman.
Keyboardist. One of two.
Oh, yeah. That
They need two keyboard players.
Yeah, that Chris Pittman.
You know Chris Pittman.
Yeah, isn't he like the second Dizzy Reed?
Yeah. Why do you need two keyboard players?
Who knows?
The fuck? That'd be like having four drummers.
This is stupid.
It really is.
And then we'll get more of Chris Pittman on November 23rd with, of course, Chinese Democracy. I believe he's one of the main songwriters on Chinese Democracy. A lot of stuff that...
I thought Axl Rose was the main songwriter.
Well, Mark's got the inside skinny.
Okay, well, what purpose does Axl serve? I thought Axl was the genius behind Guns N' Roses.
Axl's the guy that takes the check.
Oh, I see. Okay.
that he was involved in writing will be appearing on the record. So it is an exciting time for all Guns N' Roses fans. And
Is it?
Why is that?
Is it really that exciting?
It's really exciting.
Let's just keep
Bud is coming out. That's real exciting to me, that this dud of a record is finally going to come out, and Axl's going to finally be pushed into either irrelevance or the reunion.
Right.
Let's just keep our eye on the official countdown to Chinese democracy clock.
Where is that?
Oh, I'll bet it's on TalkingMetal.com.
Where is it? Where is the official clock?
I'll bet it's on. I got to look now.
Because I'm looking here in the studio, and I see I have a guitar clock up there that's ticking away.
That's fake.
And I have a gold record clock that was given to me at my going away party when I left WSTB and moved to the Chicago area, and that thing is ticking away.
Wow.
I also have a record clock that was made by a fan and a friend for the Classic Metal Show studio, and that's ticking. So I wonder if any of those are official Chinese democracy clocks.
Might as well be, because I don't see the official check. Oh, there it is. It's on, well, they have a screenshot of it, but it looks like it's the official Guns N' Roses website.
Oh, really?
It has a clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a caption of it.
Oh, nice.
Let's just keep our eye on the official countdown to Chinese democracy clock, which is located on gunsnroses.com. They have a timer that tells you exactly to the second how long we have to wait.
So how many people go to that website every day and look, God damn it, there's still 15 days, 30 hours, 20 seconds. God damn it.
For Chinese democracy. And
oh, man. Let's keep our eye on that clock.
I bet you those guys wish they had their TV show now so that they could just run the countdown for a half hour.
Well, we looked at the official Chinese democracy clock at the beginning of the show, and it showed that we still had 20 days, 15 hours, 20 days, 15 hours, 30 minutes, and 19 seconds. Well, now we're down to 20 days, 15 hours, even.
Wow!
So a half hour has passed off that clock, so we're 30 minutes closer to the release of Chinese democracy.
Thank you for watching Fuse.
Ooh, that's my text message sound. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, buddy just emailed me. What is the Talking Metal plan for November 23rd, 08?
Really? People are text messaging you all over the world wanting to know what Talking Metal's plan is.
Yeah, because Talking Metal it's not even Guns N' Roses, it's Talking Metal releasing Chinese democracy.
Really it is. People are really wanting to know what Talking Metal is going to do about that on that day.
Gotta know.
Can you guys do a live episode with Bumblefoot and Frank from Best Buy?
How could you do a live episode?
With Frank and Bumblefoot from Best Buy.
We're here live at Best Buy with Bumblefoot and Frank. Who?
First of all, where are they going to get the internet connection for that?
Yeah.
Watch him say, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Can you guys do a live episode with Bumblefoot and Frank from Best Buy? That's a good idea. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know, what they're permitted to do as far as promoting the record.
I think it's less about what they're permitted to do and more about the accommodations for you two dopes.
Yeah, and they don't want to be embarrassed by hanging out at a Best Buy to buy their own record. That's lame.
So, don't know, buddy, but we will definitely, John and I will be at Best Buy, as I'm sure you guys will.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to actually get us some plane tickets, fly over there to New Jersey, and be at that same Best Buy.
Punch him right in the fucking mouth.
And I want to film them acting like idiots.
Right.
With Buying the Guns N' Roses, buddy? Hey, you getting the Guns N' Roses? What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? Can we come to your car and listen to it with you? Dude, that would be the best.
November 23rd for Chinese democracy. Still waking up here this morning. A lot of cool stuff going on.
I thought you were at Bionic Studios.
He is. He was standing by.
Is Bionic Studios his house?
Probably. Who knows?
Metal now has 5,000 friends on MySpace.
Holy shit, 5,000?
Holy shit.
Wow, for a show that's broadcast on a TV, you guys got 5,000 friends? That's almost half of what we have on the Classic Metal Show MySpace.
Yeah, almost. And you guys had network TV to push it.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, almost half.
Remember, you guys were on Fuse. That was going to turn things big for you guys.
Right.
Wow, 5,000.
Holy shit.
I remember those days, what, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
Shit, that must be great.
Yeah. I wish we had half as many as they do. Oh, wait a minute. They do have half as many as we do.
I wonder if we cut half of our friends. If I just went through and cut 5,000 of them, who would win? Who would win the race to 10,000 again?
Yeah, seriously.
Dummies.
Which is pretty amazing considering we've sent out probably a total of 50 friend requests.
They sent out friend requests? How many friend requests did you send out?
Oh, wow. Maybe total, maybe 10. You know, a lot of times if I start corresponding with like a band or something, like, I'll give you an example. Like, I believe Jolyn Turner's one of our friends.
Sure.
And it was because I reached out to him on MySpace and he hit me back with, "Hey, add yourself as a friend." So I was like, all right. Yeah, I don't friend whore. No, thanks.
I know.
Pretty amazing considering we've sent out probably a total of 50 friend requests, and we've gotten all the rest, 4,950 requests sent to us. I swear to God, that's great, and we appreciate you guys being our friends on MySpace. I have to say, nothing much happens on our MySpace page. It's pretty dead.
Then why even have one?
Why promote it?
You update ours every week, don't you?
I put an update out there once a week, and try and keep it so that at least the shows are, when people go there, they know what's coming up or whatever.
I know you update the news with what's coming up on the next show, and you put up new clips all the time, and you put up your. Yeah, I know you got that. What do they call that thing that?
The Twitter.
The Twitter gets updated, and so you update it every week.
Yeah, I spend maybe 20 minutes a week on it.
Sure.
Just trying to, it's tied to us. It should be updated.
I agree. So let's find out what Talking Metal does to promote their show.
Being our friends on MySpace. I have to say, nothing much happens on our MySpace page. It's pretty dead.
Okay.
Great.
Glad to know that you guys are working so hard.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to see that you guys care so much about Talking Metal that you take care of it.
Right.
Dicks.
I update the blog maybe once every 3 months, but...
Every 3 months? Holy shit.
It's good.
It is what it is, whatever. MySpace, there you go.
MySpace.
So why have it?
Yeah.
If you're not going to take care of it or keep it updated with what you're doing a show where you can update people.
Yeah, that's why people subscribe to your MySpace, because they want to know what's doing.
Look, the MySpace is not our main source of people, but it's, we just keep it updated because it represents us.
Right.
And yours represents you. Fucking two lazy douchebags.
The YouTube jams are really rocking out. Exodus Jam, I was blown away that we have well over 65,000 views to that. That's our Exodus Jam that we did where we played Seek and Destroy, the Metallica classic.
I wonder if they were going there to see you two.
Yeah, probably.
I'm thinking that they were probably like, oh, Mark and John. Fuck, I'm going to go watch that.
65,000 views, huh?
It's a lot of views. It really is.
It is.
For something that was shown on a TV show.
Right.
Man, that's great.
Craving the ultimate treat without the hassle? Introducing Randy Trask No-Bake Cookies, the best gourmet no-bakes on the market today. Perfect for parties, events, work vibes, or just pure cookie bliss. Indulge in our peanut butter no-bake cookies or the irresistible chocolate peanut butter fumblers. Local delivery is available in the Ashtabula, Ohio area. Or visit www.rtnobakecookies.com and order your cookies today from Randy Trask's No-Bake Cookies.
So pretty cool stuff, definitely. Stay in touch with Talking Metal on talkingmetal.com, on Twitter.
Or talkingmetal.net.
TalkingMetal.net.
On twitter.com/talkingmetal. And there was, and also check out the blog. We are still updating the Fuse blog, at least for the time being, on Fuse.
That's in replacement of their show, right?
Yeah, and it sounds like, and that's going away too.
Yeah, that sounds like that's going to go by the wayside real quick.
Sounds like Fuse didn't like you enough to bring you back for season number 2.
And who predicted that?
Yeah, you predicted that way at the beginning.
I said 1 season and out.
Yep.
Fuse blog, at least for the time being, on fuse.tv in the big blog section under metal. You get daily updates from John and I. Last Friday, a week ago, I had a great rant about movies that have Guns N' Roses references, including Mega Snakes, which has a lot of great GNR references. The guy who wrote it is a big Guns fan, and there's a brief character who's referred to, I think, once in the entire movie named Bumblefoot. There's a dog named Izzy that gets eaten by the snake. One of the main characters goes by the name of Duff. And the Guns N' Roses references in Mega Snakes, the movie, are definitely intentional.
Who the fuck is watching Mega Snakes, the movie?
I never even heard of it.
This has got to be some bullshit straight-to-DVD shit that they run on the Sci-Fi Channel.
This definitely is not Snakes on a Plane, that movie classic.
And that movie sucked too. Jesus.
Which reminds me.
Yeah.
I saw somebody, I think it was on a MySpace or something, where somebody took a movie poster of Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
And had Samuel L. Jackson, it was a movie poster of Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Standing on a plane inside, and you see all the seats and stuff, and in the background there's a band photo of Whitesnake from like 1989.
Right.
And it says Whitesnake on a plane. It actually cracked me up when I saw that. Whitesnake on a plane.
That's good. I like it.
What else do we got going on? Oh, speaking of movies, Body of Lies. Here's my official review.
He's going to review the song or the movie?
Well, he says the movie, but I'm thinking he's just going to review the song.
Oh, okay.
Pretty decent movie. I got a little confused. The storyline's a little confusing, but I definitely enjoyed it. Ridley Scott, definitely one of my all-time favorite movie guys. He did Blade Runner. He did that recent one with Denzel Washington where he's a drug dealer. What the hell? What's the name of it? Wow.
Why would you bring it up if you don't know it?
Gladiator. Never saw that one. He did Clay Pigeons. He did Boy and Bison.
Mark needs a little help with his recording software.
Yeah, no kidding. And with his Wikipedia usage.
There's about like 5 to 7 seconds of dead space in between each of these little ramblings.
Right.
And if he had his recording equipment set right, it would pause when there's ever some dead air.
Well, you're assuming his handheld would pause.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Sickle, White Squall, Black Hawk Down. That was a good one. I like that one. He also did The Company and, of course, Body of Lies.
Do we really need Ridley Scott's fucking resume on Talking Metal?
Well, you do. You got to get the grasp of what this guy can do.
Why? Because he threw a 3-minute Guns N' Roses song in the credits?
Yeah. He's a hero now.
I guess.
If the World. So if you haven't seen Body of Lies, like I said, it's a decent movie. I don't know. You might want to wait until it goes to DVD and Netflix.
So in other words, Mark, it sucked.
It sucked.
And what did I say 3 weeks ago before it was even released?
That it sucked.
Didn't I say you're going to sit through a mediocre movie just so you can hear the Guns N' Roses song while the credits roll? Did I not say that?
Yep, you did.
I said that, and I haven't even seen the goddamn thing.
And Netflix it. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It was a lot of fun hearing the Guns song creep in at the very end of the movie. It's
creep in?
Oh.
He sat through that whole freaking movie just to hear the Guns song creep in at the end.
So do you think he bought a box of candy or something, and right when he knew the movie was ending, that's why he pulled his box of candy out so he could settle in?
And what did I say? What did I say 3 weeks ago? That I said you're going to sit through a whole mediocre movie so you could hear 2/3 of a Guns N' Roses song.
Can't you see that though, dude? He sees the movie's coming, however it ends, and the music that comes up right before a movie ends, and see this dude just go from leaning in his chair to sitting up and getting all attentive because this fucking song is gonna come on.
Jesus, I called that right down to the T.
What's his wife's name?
Emily.
Emily. Don't say anything for the next 2 minutes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
That's assuming she went to the theater with him.
Because
remember,
right,
she was on the verge of popping a kid.
That's right.
Guns song creep in at the very end of the movie. It starts over picture and then continues on into the credit bed. That about does it. We are continuing our countdown to Chinese democracy here on Talking Metal. Guys, have a great afternoon, a great evening, a great morning, whatever it is when you're listening to this. And tune back in for more Guns N' Roses countdown information here on iTunes and on TalkingMetal.com. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mark. Why don't we end this countdown to Chinese democracy episode with a little music? This is Bumblefoot on lead guitar and lead vocals, Frank Ferrer on drums, Mark Striegel on bass, and I'm playing rhythm guitar. This is our cover of Running Wild by Judas Priest. Check it out.
All right, first of all, no one wants to hear your music. Second of all, why would you not end the Guns N' Roses Summit with a Guns N' Roses song? Why would you end the Guns N' Roses Summit with Judas Priest?
Because it's all about them.
Just dopes.
Even though that was a short podcast.
Yeah.
Just priceless. Those two self-important dopes.
Dummies.
Just the fact that these guys are two 40-year-old men worshipping at the throne of Axl Rose and a cavalcade of session players.
Just pathetic. They're pathetic.
Unbelievable.
It's embarrassing. I'm glad I don't know these two personally, other than being fired, because they're fucking pussies too. But, I'm glad I don't know these guys in my real life, because, that would be embarrassing.
The ultimate hub for metal talk is classicmetalshow.locals.com. Get free episodes, social commentary, and VIP exclusive content. It's our online home. That's classicmetalshow.locals.com.